Alright, you got us building the monitoring rig. We built a bit of a sort of dashboard, bolted it down to that frame there, welded up a little frame for it. So this is going to give us our readouts that we need. We've got an ignition on there, we've got a start button, we've got a charge light and then a spare. Could be oil if I wanted it to be. So we're going to wire that in. That's going to give you ignition, that's going to give you start, and then we're going to wire the amps and volts in. Oil goes in on that pressure pipe, so that's mechanical, temperature to the probe, and we're away. So I'm going to get that rigged up and tested now. Alright, we're on the 3rd September, finishing off the panel, just tidying the wires up now, run the loom down to the engine there. So we've got the gauges working, we've got the amps going, temperature's running, oil's running. Voltmeter I've decided to not use. I'm going to use a LED electronic one off the shelf. Rig that up at the front. It's a bit more, I don't know what it's a bit more nothing really. I'd like to have had a volt gauge, but ain't got one, so which is kind of like a spare at the moment there. We can put something else in if we have to. Anyway, that's on. That's the harness built up, so that's all running. Power up with that. Just got a few earth wires to hook up and we're good to go. Let's see what we've got at the moment. Fully charged, which is good. Just fixing the rest of the earth wires in now to these common in blocks. I made these distribution, ones for positive there, ones for neg. Just keeps all your wires going neat. Finish that off now and that's the panel done. We'll get back onto the radiator. Right then, so I want to convert this to a front load. I'm going to get the heat on there and hopefully that's a braze. I'll just separate off, I'll rotate it round. And then I might have to slice it because it could be too long. We're going to see how that works out. Never done this before, but it's a nice real deal rad. Even with a drain valve at the bottom, we like that, drain cock at the bottom. Let's get modifying, then we can get it onto that beast. Then we can go up to temperature. It's going to be fun going up to temp. Let's see how she holds it out. Any leaks, steam blasting out all over the place. Let's see. Let's go, 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 go. Guys, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. That's going to need a new front piece soldering in there. I just can't get this to braze up. It's just too thin. I'm just wasting my time. It's blowing through and there's pinholes in it. I can see them through the light. I can get these off the shelf at the red place, so I'm going to take the rad in. And they're going to drop that in, or I can just buy the fitting and I can just flow solder that in. But I'll just take it to the rad shop. So we're going to leave that for now. In the meantime, we'll make a bracket to mount the rad on the front of the jig. So we'll put that vertical on now. I'm going to tap an M8 thread into it, and just so I can bolt it up. We've got these M8 bolts here which fit just through there. So we'll fit it like that. Probably get away with M6s I suppose, but I happen to have some M8s in stock, so away we go. Rad carrier is now in position. You can see those brackets there welded onto the frame coming up. That supports our rad there. All we need to do is get the hoses sorted out and we can power the bad boy. Like I said, I'll give that some paint now and touch it up, and then we'll have to tidy up. Tomorrow we'll get that rad sorted out, so make use of the time in another way today. Won't be getting the pressure test today, so just to tidy up and paint now. Paint that frame in. Got some blanking plugs to fit on the end of there. And I'll call that a day. As you saw just earlier on the clip, but no, not happening. Don't try and braze these because it won't do. It blows through. I'll be there all day. Chuck it away and buy some nice proper front entry fittings. So I'm gonna braze the flow solder these in nice and clean, and it's got to be really clean. I'm going to keep the flame away from the area that we solder and put the heat onto the end, and then we'll flux it first, then I'll feed the solder in and it should capillary round and then that's the radiator top, but I will do the same with the bottom. So away I go now with the blowtorch. Gonna go to work with a blowtorch and some pliers, aka Pulp Fiction. Off we go. Right, flux up. Lock and load. Right, I'm afraid I need both hands for this. Catch you in a minute. Right, so we're good to go there. It's the pillory under. It's all gone under nice. Just see that going in. Rolling around. And you're good to go. You're good to go. If we just, you'll see that it's all the way around, and the don't have the heat directly, as you tend to burn you cause a sort of oxidization or a sort of burnt deposit on it, and the solder doesn't stick. But the pool of flux has gathered there and kept it clean, and I'm confident that that went all the way around. Should go. Yeah, she's gone. Right, that's already clean, so there isn't anything to do. Just drop the unit in. Let's get it over the bench so get some support. Let's tap that in, and then actually no, I'll flux it up. I didn't flux that up. I'll flux it up. Let's flux it up. Right, it's gone through. Cardboard was on fire underneath. There's always a. Oh God, nothing worse than burning cardboard. Right, on and on. That goes in there like that. So we're on at the top. Need to get ourselves our bottom hose. Oh, bottom hose is already there. And does that fit? Yes, it does. So we've got the line up right. Okay, move the rad to the inside. The front conversion tubes were shorter than what I thought. I'd set this up assuming they were a bit longer, so the hoses didn't quite reach without stretching the hoses. I wanted it to fit comfortably, so I've moved it on the inside of the frame. I had to drill some pilot holes, and I'm using these self-tapper washer fixing screws, 8mm heads. So I've nipped them up, so we're not bolting it at the front anymore. It goes on the inside there, not a problem. And now it's you can see that rests perfectly over there like that, so we can slide that on now, and we're in and we're good to go there. We've even got Pink Floyd on at last, great. Right, so there we go there, and then at the bottom, look how that fits in perfectly in line, so we're right there. We can slide on at the bottom. I've greased the inside of the hose, so we're on there too. There she goes. Right, so let's get the Jubilee clips fitted. All the pipes are on. Top hose, bottom hose, heater hose, matrix is fitted at the back there. Strap that to the chassis. So we're going through the auto choke, back out into the manifold, then away into the cylinder block. We're ready for water now, and then get some fuel connected, and we're going to test it. We're going to see how she goes. I think I've just got a voltage regulator to fit on the dash, which I forgot to fit, so I'll just fit the voltage regulator to the panel, so the temp gauge gives me, here it is, the voltage reg. We'll get that screwed up and fitted now. It's going to go just there. So we'll do that now. Alright, we're ready for the water. Water. In she goes. Any pressure coming out the rad. Hoses are hot at the bottom, hoses hot at the top, so it's circulating through. Water pump gasket, no leak. Heater pipe, no leak. Heater matrix pipes, have we got current flow through there? That's warm. That's warm. It's not red hot though, so we'll just keep our eye on that. That's warm. No leaks there, so you've just got that one leak. Okay, let's fire it up again. Ignition on. Fire. Okay, second test. On. It's pre-warmed up now. Let's see how the water radiator holds up. And engine start. 'Plenty of oil coming out there, plenty of lubrication from the spray bar. Not seeing any signs of leakage. We've got pressure build up on that, which is okay. They're not red hot, which worries me a bit. Oh, that's hot. That's cold, so it's obviously taking the heat out of there. Now we're red hot going in, so we're okay. Cold, warmer, cooler coming out. It's just taking the heat out of there. Alternate wants fixing because we fire up there, you'll see 12 volts. So we just need that fixing. But yeah. Once the dwell angle, I've not set the point gap. Plugs probably want gapping. I can get the timing light on the ignition now and get that set. I would say maybe the valves want adjustments doing. Sound a bit tappy to me, even though that head's a rebuilt head. Sounds a little bit tappy. There's no smoke coming out the back, so it's a new head, a rebuilt head. It's tapping a little bit. Let's just see what you think. Look out for the next instalment, everybody. Hope you liked it. One more fire up just for fun. So that's it, over and out for now. That's 4th of September 2013 approximately. Could be the 5th, not sure, but just a quick 5-minute video showing you the hot run of the engine, rad fitted, rad converted to front fitting with the crep pipes, so all done. And just wants the dwell angle, plug gaps, timing light on it, and then we should be able to get it up to revs. It's not going to rev up at the moment with no vacuum advanced pipe on there, so we need to fit that. But we're nearly there with that. Very good, very pleased, very happy again. Over and out, YouTubers. See you later.